Have you ever seen a fortress built into a cliff face, 100 meters above the ground? Deep in the mountains of China, there's this place. Houses wedged right between sheer rock walls, getting there nearly impossible. You have to climb a stone ladder that's almost vertical, 19 degrees straight up. Also, the whole complex is completely hidden in the peaks. To reach the core, you pass through layers of defenses, sentries at the summit, a reservoir, and dozens of rooms, sky-high walls, fully equipped. I wonder who built this. Let's go check it out. Alright, guys, seems like another day of trekking through the wilderness. We got across a few mountain ranges to get to the destination. Okay, let's see. Let's take it this way. See, thankfully these rocks are here. I would be soaked otherwise. Wow, super slippery though. Wow. It's so slippery, especially after the rain. Oh. Oh my gosh, is that even pass? It's completely swallowed by weed. Wow. Wow. People say it takes 3 or 4 hours to get there. So factor in the hike back. We are looking at a 7 or 8 hour. Not sure if we have enough time. Yeah, we gotta pick up the piece. Thankfully, we're waving through this dense jungle. It's the middle of summer, but it doesn't feel too hot under this canopy. Also, I stepped into a lot of the spider web. It's so annoying. Wow, rocks everywhere. Must tumble down from the peak. The water must be way higher back in the day. It blasted through the rock and split it. Look at that color, all brown from rotting leaves soaking in the water. Pretty murky. I would say the scale of this project is insane, you know. Because we are still a couple of miles out, and they've already carved steps into, you know, every tricky section. So amazing, so unreal. So guys, definitely shouldn't come here when it's raining, because you know these waterways would flood and you'll be trapped. Plus, there is zero signal out here. Okay, there was a folk. Not sure which way. Probably this one. You know, phone is dead. No bars at all. Just gotta trust my God. Guys, see the path. I have no horse. Whoa. Be careful. Guys, you can see we're close. We just gotta climb that peak up there. Wow, they really hide it well. It's totally blended into the cliff face. Guys, right now we start climb. It's just a steep, straight up grind from here. Okay, guys, I think we already at the very bottom of this cliff face. Look at that peach. It's practically vertical. Almost fall. Wow. Looks like the real challenge starts now. Right now we are following this cliffside ledge straight up. See that? There was a gate up there. Must be the first entrance. Yeah, we are at the first gate now. I have to use my all force. Wow. Wow. Look at this gate. It's built entirely from, local, I think from the sandstone blocks. Looks like the wall used to be way higher, judging by all these collapsed rocks on the ground. Wow. Props to the people who built this. Wow. Look at this stretch. This part is literally carved into the very edge of the rock. Wow. I don't even dare to look down. See, the wall is insane. Okay, guys, I can see the second gate of the fortress. See, right over here. This part also carved straight out of the cliff face. Wow. Look at the inscription. It says 天翼山. Wow. That's the name of this fortress. This was clearly built for defense. Layer upon layer of protection. You could block this entire path with just a handful of people. There must have been a door here originally. Look, there are holes for the boat, both down here and up here. There is a small pool. It was probably used to collect rainwater for daily use. Wow. The defenses here are insane. Layer after layer of checkpoint. Look, another super high stone wall. So after getting through the stone walls, we finally reached the corn area. Inside there are houses built right against the cliff face. They are all lined up neatly, but they're pretty much rotted away now. Using the cliff itself as the ceiling. Some people say it was built by a wealthy merchant to hide from war. Others say it was bandits near, like a gang's hideout. This seems to be the main hall. Only this room has carvings on the wall. 一比山高 in English means like brotherhood outweigh the mountain. Okay, based on that, I'm leaning more towards the game hideout theory. Also, see, the whole place is enveloped in vegetation. From the outside, you can't see a thing even with a drone. You wouldn't guess there was so much inside. They were so smart to use the natural terrain for camouflage. Guys, Look over here. There was a wooden ladder leading up, so there was definitely something above. We will head up in a minute. Look how steep that cliff is. It's terrifying. Okay, look over here. There was a, I think it's probably the reservoir. As you can see, the water is for using. Wow. Also, you can, it says 澄清泉. Wow. Also, the reservoir is built literally right on the very edge of the cliff. Let's take a closer look. So, besides the stairway we just climbed, everything else is boxed in by, by the sheer cliffs. Okay. It's barely hanging on. I'm scared it won't hold my weight. And look, it just tied together with leather strips. The ladder is shaky. It could be from hikers, a centuries old wooden ladder would be dust by now. Wow, I don't even have a place to hold my hand. I think this gonna be where the boss lived. They went through all this trouble for that. Wow. Oh, thank God for the grass to grab onto. Wow. Look at the snow. Wow. The rock is burning up from the sun. Also, sad step is zero leverage. This is genuinely terrifying. Easily the scariest place I've ever been. Look, nearly a 90-degree wall. Okay. Oh my God. I feel like I'm a mountain goat stuck on this wall. It's so scary. I don't even dare to look down and see. Glad it's not raining, because on a wet day, no way I would risk this. I literally need to use my all force. See, these steps are all half the length of my foot. So a guy would have a way harder time. So right now, we gotta get over to that side. This section is way too dangerous, so no hands free to film. Gotta hold on to each other. Okay, finally here. So there are also some structures. This house is built from massive stone slabs. It hasn't completely collapsed. So I'm guessing this was the boss quarters, because it's quite unique. They hollowed out this whole rock face and then wooden in. Guys, we finally made it to that landmark building from the video. Still risky, but way better than before. Oh my God. I think one guy could hold off an army up here. See this section? It's nearly, the angle is nearly negative. Wow, it's so narrow, as you can see. It barely fits my foot. Oh my gosh. Oh. Finally, at the very top of the mountain, the rock is scorching. It's really burning my hand. Can't I force this heat to hold up faster? Okay. It's also empty now. Not sure it was a lookout post or whatever. See, those holes definitely had 2 stories. The wooden beams are already gone. See, every bit of this was hacked out with hammer and a chisel. The marks are only about as big as my thumb. This must take ages. Look at this window. You've got a crystal clear view of everything happening from miles away. Whoever picked this knew their stuff. Surrounded by peaks, invisible to the world.